Hello and welcome to the highlights of the first test match between New Zealand and England during New Zealand's tour of England. Before we start with the day's highlight, just a quick review so far. On the very first day of the first test match, New Zealand captain Kane Williamson won the toss and elected to bat first. And the playing 11 for New Zealand are Tom Latham, Will Young, Kane Williamson, Devon Conway, Daryl Mitchell, Blundell, Grant Homey, Jamison Southey, Ajaz Patel, and Trent Bolt. And from the England's side, the playing 11 are Alex Lees, Zach Crowley, Ollie Pope, Joe Root, Ben Stowe captain, Ben Fox, Matthew Potts, Jack Leach, Stuart Broad, and James Anderson. The first day proved to be very challenging and interesting day for the Test cricket, where New Zealand scored 132 runs in their first innings, with at one stage New Zealand 4 for 12, losing their 4 wickets at 12, and then lost 7 wickets at 45. And finally were all out 132 in 40 overs. 4 wickets were taken by James Anderson, 4 by Matthew Potts, 1 by Stuart Broad, and 1 by Ben Stowe. In reply, England started their innings, and the start was pretty solid as compared to New Zealand. England lost their first wicket at 59 and second at 75. But from here, it was all New Zealand bowlers as they wrapped up England and took their 7 wickets in just 36 overs. England were 116 for 7. As England started their innings back on the second day, and soon they were all wrapped up by the Black Caps, and England were all out 141, just with a lead of 9 runs. And the key performance from England's side was Alex Lees 25, Zach Crowley 43, and Joe Root 11, the only batsman in double figures. And from the New Zealand side, only 4 bowlers bowled. Tim Southey took 4 wickets in 14 overs, Trent bowled 3 wickets in 13.5, Grant Homey 1 wicket, and Jamieson took 2 wickets in 7 overs. As New Zealand came back for their second innings, and it was once again a very interesting start as England gave a blow, and the both openers Tom Latham and Young came in, and Young lost his wicket immediately to Anderson, and Fox took the catch when the score was 5. And soon after, as the score reached to 30, the skipper Kane Williamson lost his wicket to Potts, and Bairstow took the catch in the slip. And at 35, Tom Latham fell off to Potts, and Ben Fox took the catch. At this stage, Devon Conway came in to join Daryl Mitchell, and they both started building up the innings. But soon after, at 56, Devon Conway's wicket was taken by Broad, and Fox took the catch. He was gone for 13. At this stage, 56 for 4, and then Tom Blundell came in to join Daryl Mitchell, and they both played superb innings. They stayed on the crease, took their time, and kept the score moving. And till the tea, and finally till end of the day, they were both not out in 90s, very close, few shorts of the hundreds. As the next day, third day game started, the both batsmen came out, and Daryl Mitchell played nicely and completed his 100. And after completing his 100, he fell off to Broad, and Fox took the catch, and his score was 108 at this stage. And New Zealand were 251 for 5. And very soon after, the new batsman, who was Grant Homey, came in, and he was run out by Pope at 251 for 6. And without moving any score, Kale Jamieson fell off on the very first ball to Broad, who clean bowled him. Tim Southey joined Tom Blundell, and as they tried to move the score, and Blundell was close to 100, just 4 short of his 100, his wicket was taken by Anderson, and he was LBW. And this was 265 for 8. And then Ajaz Patel came in, and soon after he was going at 281 and he fell off to Potts. And finally, Tim Southee's wicket was taken by Parkinson, and this was the end of New Zealand's second innings, 285, with some great numbers, especially Del Mitchell 108, Tom Blundell 96, and the third top highest scorer was Tim Southee with 21. From England bowling side, Stuart Broad and Matthew Potts took both 3 wickets each. Jim Anderson 1 and Parkinson 1. After the very low scoring first innings, England was set up the target of 277 to chase. Alex Lees and Zach Crawley opened the innings, and when the score reached to 31, that was the first wicket of Alex Lees, and he was clean bowled by Jamieson. And Ollie Pope came in to join, but soon after Zach Crawley departed, and he was taken by Jamieson again, and Southee took the catch. And Joe Root came in, but when the score reached to 46, Ollie Pope's wicket was taken by Bolt. He was clean bowled, and at this stage, 46 for 3 England, and they were struggling. Joni Bairstow came in to join, and he started building up innings with Joe Root, who was playing pretty well. And as the score reached to 69, Joni Bairstow lost his wicket, and his wicket was taken by Jamieson, and he was clean bowled as well. And then Ben Stokes came in. Both Root and Ben Stokes stayed on the crease, took the time, and played a superb knock. Ben Stokes played some aggressive shots, and he lost his wicket at 54 to Jamieson, and Blundell took the catch. In his 54, there was 5 fours and 3 sixes. At the end of day 3's play, England were 216 for 5, and they still needed 61 runs to win the match, with Joe Root playing on 77 and Ben Fox on 9. As the day 4 started and England started back, both Joe Root and Ben Fox took the time, stayed on the crease, and played very nice shots. And Ben Fox faced a lot of balls but played patiently. And same was with Joe Root, who kept putting away the loose balls, and soon he was in 90s to close his 100 off. And on the third ball of 77th over of Southee, Joe Root played and completed 2 runs, and that he completed his 100 as well as his 10,000 test runs. What a comeback from Joe Root after giving away the captaincy was. In the first test match, he scored 100 and acted as survivor for England. Joe Root not out on 115 and Ben Fox not out on 32. What an outstanding game of cricket this has been. This is the real test cricket. First day, 17 wickets, and on the start of the 4th day, the match has been decided with a great comeback from Joe Root. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Do like, share, and comment on the video. Thank you.